It's time to finally complete the last piece of the puzzle, the headliner. We'll also be installing everything that we've done in the last couple of videos, including the blacked out pillars and all the blacked out hardware, which is way back there. So I'm not sure exactly how to do this. I've read a couple of guides, but we will be using 90 strength, this stuff's hard to find in Canada. It's 90 strength 3M adhesive. It says right on it for industrial use only, but you can get it through online stores and stuff. We'll be ripping off the old headliner and then hopefully just gluing on the new one. You guys will see the new one in about 30 seconds. According to the guide I'm following, it says it should take 3 hours to take off this original headliner. Lol, no. Actually, how long? Taylor took it off about 2 days ago. How long did it take? 20 minutes. The guide said 3 hours. I think maybe because we're in Canada and
it's weakening.
and yeah, the temperature, like the extreme hot and not the extreme hot, the hot, quote unquote, gets like 30 degrees here max. And then the extreme cold have weakened the glue because it was really easy to pull off. I watched Taylor do it. So we already got that off. There's not much to it. It's just you pull on the edges and like there's already an edge falling off. You just pull on it. Work your way through the sides and then eventually get to the middle and pull it right off. It's not too difficult at all. By now, most of you have probably seen the headliner in like Instagram or Facebook or whatever, but there it is. It is a Galaxy Nebula. It's called a Nebula on where I ordered it from. It's extra wide just in case we mess up somewhere, and it's actually 2 yards of fabric, so we have plenty to mess around with. The strategy for this whole thing is we're gonna start from the middle. And Taylor's gonna lift it up, and I'm gonna spray like a little section, set it down, spray a little section, set it down, and use a lot of that glue because I don't want it falling back down. Let's see how this goes. I have no idea. I've only read a couple guides online, and it's just gonna take a long time from what I've heard. So let's get to it. I hope you guys enjoy this. Ready. Set a timer for 1 minute.
Oh god, it smells like silly string.
We might have to open the windows. Got time for 1 minute?
It's already up.
finished the headliner finally, or just getting it glued on. It was pretty easy on these big empty spots, but once we got to where the sun visor is and right where Taylor is, it was really difficult. I believe it'd be easier with a foam back material like most suede is, but this suede is not, so it's pretty impossible to get around these edges perfect. Some of the glue started to poke through, but it's pretty good for a couple amateurs, I would have to say. The next step is, I just started here. You cut it back about an inch or a little less than an inch so you can wrap it around and then glue it. And then when the corners, you just cut like little parts here and there to get it to flex over. I'll show you guys that when we get to there. But pretty much it's just finishing it up and making it look relatively good on these sides. But yeah, there's little ripples here and there, but that will all be covered by the flap that goes there and the dome light, or the map light, and then the dome light there, so it's all right. We got all the edges finally finished. Honestly, that was probably almost as long as putting on the whole headliner itself, because you got to cut out, you got to cut little marks so it folds over, and then you've got to glue that on and got to wait a minute for the glue, and it just is a lot. I do recommend using, there's like little binder paper clips. These things work really, really well to hold it on. There it is. I would say it was pretty good for some couple of amateurs. Here's the edges, you can see they're all stuck on, and so it's kind of a clean edge, clean enough edge. And then there's the holes for the different things, and there's one spot that gave us trouble right there. You can't, oh wow, you can see it on the camera very well. It's a little line there now, but there's a couple bubbles here and there, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm quite impressed by how well it turned out. But now we gotta let, again, this cure for 24 hours, so hopefully I'm gonna get Taylor back to help me put it in, and that should be it. Or we'll put this in, we'll put in everything else, and it'll be the final reveal of the 2017 interior for Project Daily. It's finally time to put in everything. The headliner, the trim, everything. And Taylor's here.
It's early as fuck.
It's 10 o'clock. It's not even that early, but today we're gonna be putting in the headliner and all the trim pieces that are laying all over this mess. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
It flexes much easier without the other stuff.
Hello, shit. Hello, shit, Cobb.
Oh, this is easy. We know what we're doing. Okay,
Yeah,
we're stuck.
No, we're not. There we go, we're good. They're just stuck on seatbelts.
No. Group camera.
Oh, did I smash it? No.
Okay. Now. The third time's the charm. It only took us 3 tries to get this B pillar in. The first try you could actually see there because we forgot little brackets we took off, so we put those back in. The second time I put the seatbelt on before the plastic, that was the issue. And the third time I got it on. It has little scratches here and there which I can touch up. But so far it's looking pretty good, I'd have to say. It's taking so much. How's it going, Taylor?
Great, mate.
Great. But I love the way it looks. Ooh, it looks really good on camera too. I think we might be missing a screw where the little sun visor goes, so that's an issue. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, we're not putting the holy shit handles in just because why would we? There is a bracket there. Didn't go this way.
It makes sense.
Yeah, that bracket. I sheared a bolt off, so the bracket's only held on by 1 bolt. So if you hit right here, you can hear it, but it's fine. All we have left is the C pillar. The C pillar is supposedly the hardest. I don't know how much harder it can get besides the B pillar, right, Taylor? Because B-pillar was really annoying. We ended up losing one bolt, which ultimately led to another half an hour of trying to find another bolt because it's kind of important. We thought we had it. It's one of the sun visor bolts, but it didn't fit, so where it went, we don't know where it really went. But it turns out it was just this very top one. You see that silver bolt now? That's what is holding this like sun visor in. So there, it is officially done. We just got a couple more things to do. We're gonna hot glue all these little corners in, just cause the holy shit handles won't hold it in anymore. So we'll end up doing that, and then that's pretty much it, and we'll be done. It looks so good. Why? Got the things in. We'll probably end up tinting these eventually, but not right now. Visor in. So there, it is officially done. We just got a couple more things to do. We're gonna hot glue all these little corners in, just cause the holy shit handles won't hold it in anymore. So we'll end up doing that, and then that's pretty much it, and we'll be done. It looks so good. Why? Got the things in. We'll probably end up tinting these eventually, but not right now. It's finally finished. I'm pretty pleased with the final product. It is pretty good for a couple amateurs, I would say, on a weekend. Actually.
Amateurs? You call me an amateur?
Yeah, we're amateurs together. But overall, I would say it looks pretty good. Roof rack, the pillars, and the headliner all look really good. Change up Project Daily a bunch, especially with the new summer tire, or with last year's summer tires. It looks really good. So the last 3 videos were all filmed in probably a week of each other because they were all kind of required the same thing. So the headliner came off and the pillars went on. So if you haven't seen the roof rack or the pillars, I would check those out. Those videos actually came before this one. This is just like putting everything together for the final project. And also it is suede, if anyone asks, it is a suede, so it does show like when you